Hey everybody, welcome back to your STEAM class. And now that school started back and you're finally getting to do STEAM again, I know it's from home, but hopefully we can have some fun with some coding activities. Last year we learned a whole lot about coding robots and doing a little bit of computer programming, just the very basics and beginning of problem solving and troubleshooting in these programs. And this website is a free game. You don't have to use your email to log in or sign up. So it should be really easy to click on the link in the comments section of the YouTube video, and there's a link in the virtual classroom that your teacher gave you a link to access from Schoology. So your screen should look something like mine when you get to this Dragon Blast game. So right here, this is what your screen will look like, and all you have to do is click play now. And I've already been playing a little bit in this game, so I'll have to turn off the sound and then start it back over at the very beginning. But the codes get a little bit more difficult as you go. So to turn the sound off, you come up here and just click these three dots, turn the sound off if you don't want to listen to it, and you'll start at the first level, picking which color you want your dragon to be. So I picked the blue one. And the first challenge is really easy. It just wants you to get your dragon to jump up to the next platform to reach the treasure, and you click anywhere to continue. Your code blocks are going to be located over here on the left. So each one is going to be its own separate command. So I'm going to walk forward, and then I'm going to jump, and then I'm going to hit play and see what that does. And that was good enough to get to the next level, or the next lesson. Now it wants me to go forward, eat the firefly, blast the log down, and then get the coins. So I get my codes, eat the firefly first. So it already is giving me a hint that eat is going to be the first code block that I need. So I'm going to eat the firefly, and you can already see right here there's one space that I'll need to walk forward before I blast the log. Once the log is gone, the dragon's going to be standing right here. So it'll need to walk forward one time to get to where the log is, and then it'll need to walk forward a second time to get to where the pile of money is. See if you get him to do the right thing. Alright.
Jump up, eat the firefly, and blast the log to get the treasure.
So, jump up, eat the firefly, blast the log to get the treasure. Well, what if I jump first? You can test it after each code and see what it does. And it'll tell you did the wrong thing if it doesn't work.
The firefly will give the dragon fire bread.
So, I'm going to save this jump, but I know I need to walk forward one step first, then jump, and then when he's right here, it'll be able to eat the firefly. Do you think he'll need to walk forward a step before he blasts the log? Let's see. So he needs to be closer to the log before you try to get it to blast the log or burn the log down to get it out of its way. So let's put this blast over here, walk forward a step, bring the blast command back, and then it'll burn the log down to get it out of the way. Now once the log is out of the way, I'm still not done. I need to walk forward two more steps. So it'll be walk and walk. Really basic, but it does get a little bit more challenging the farther you go. Awesome. Alright.
Get the dragon to the treasure by changing directions.
Now there's a new command that it introduces. You're going to have to turn around.
The turn around command makes
So I'm going to jump, turn around, jump, and then that's it. Jump, turn around, jump, and you're done. You can get done in 23 seconds. Pretty quick, really easy.
debug the code to get the dragon
I like
to eat
this
the
one
ice fly, put out the
because
fire, and get the treasure.
there's something wrong with the code. Now you can play it first, or you can kind of look at the code and see what the avatar is going to do, what the dragon is going to do. So if he walks forward, and then eats, and then blasts, and then jumps, he's going to be too far away to blast the fire down. And jumping isn't going to do him any good because if he walks forward and eats and blasts and jumps, it's not going to do any good. But I'll tell you what it does anyways. Okay, so if you get it wrong,
Eat the ice
it'll
fly
give you a
first
clue.
And blast ice onto the fire. Then your dragon can jump up to the treasure.
Alright, I'm going to turn the sound off. Alright, so you may want to just trash the whole thing. But you did see that walking forward and eating was good. Before it blasted though, it needed to walk forward, eat, walk forward, blast. So then this is gone. Then it will need to walk forward, jump, and that'll put it right here. So let's go through the sequence. If it walks forward, eats the bug, walks forward, blasts the fire, walks forward, jumps, it'll need to walk forward one more time. And now you've debugged the string of code. Perfect. Alright, with this one, you're debugging the code again. You're going to jump, eat, walk, jump. I think you need to take this walk out. So you jump, eat, walk, and you can't jump because the log is on top of the dragon's head. So let's go back and take this walk out, put the jump there, and put the walk under it, and then put walk second time. See what that does. Jump, eat the bug, he's going to get bigger. Jump, walk, walk. Should work. So he jumps, he eats, he gets bigger. He jumps, he walks, he walks. Got the point. Perfect. Now we're going to introduce looping a command. So instead of getting walk forward, 5 of those, you can come in here and put your repeat in here and walk. Doesn't need to be 5 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try it. Perfect. Alright. After you've looped that one, it's going to continue with looping. Jump is it 5 times? So it's jump 1, jump 2, jump 3. You need to change that 5 to a 3. And then test it. Now we're having to do more commands in our loop. So, what do we need to do first? First it needs to eat the firefly, walk forward, and blast. Where does the loop need to go? He needs to walk forward and blast 3 times. So if he eats, walks forward, blasts, let's see what this does. Eat, walk forward, blast, burn the log. Walk forward, blast, burn the log. Walk forward, blast, burn the log. What does it need to do now? He'll need to walk forward, but it doesn't need to go in your repeat sequence. It needs to go outside when the loop is done. He needs to walk. Once that loop has been carried out 3 times, you'll want him to walk forward twice. So be careful where you put those last 2 commands, because if you put them in the loop, it would mess up that code. So that's the first 10 little steps, and they get a little bit harder as they go, and you can go, I don't know how far it goes, but you can spend your Steam time, or if you've got free time and want something to do that's almost a video game but not quite. You're learning how to code, you're learning problem solving, and you're introducing some programming skills, freshening up on those things that we talked about last year. And hope you have fun. Just remember to have fun with it, and see you back here next week. Also, whenever you finish watching the video, you can feel free to click on the WebEx link and drop into my live Steam class and just say hey.